Good late evening, everyone. T-Speaker222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So guys, what is the one thing we know? I came on for a reason. When the 3 minute, the 5 minute, we can just look at it. Sideways and up price action, but our volume's decreasing. That's very bearish, guys. This is very bearish. We're probably going to do this. And guess what, guys? You can look at it again. Remember I said the pennant? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do even when things are bearish. Just so you guys know exactly what you can do. Just at home. Simple, easy. You don't have to pay for trading alerts. You don't have to go jerk someone off so you can get the money. You know, because obviously you're desperate. And you got to pay for a trading alert, which is ironic. To me, it's absurd. Don't pay for trading alerts. Just watch my shit for free and learn. So 48,200 is the logical run up from there. Yeah, sure. That's a candle wick. So could it go like that? Yes. And it might not even break 40,000. Would that make you happy? We'll put it right at 40,000. Just, you know, there. Oh, look at that. Right at 40,000. So you're talking about a little expansion up. You got to create a head, guys. Even if it's bearish, which it is, that's going to come up to create a head somewhere. It has to. How's it not going to? You got to finish off this pattern. What better way to finish it off than on the head and shoulders, right before our very highs? But it's going to have to create a head. This is doing a sideways and up consolidation, and it's going to break up barely, and then it's going to come right back down. And people will get trapped around 48,000, I guarantee it. But you know, that's why we talked about XRP earlier. It's doing the same shit. That's why I think we can get up to 112. Man, if it was a bigger gain than just this, I'm telling you right now, if I was leveraging XRP, this, which I don't advise people to leverage, but this would be the scenario where I'm like, I got 500 bucks, 10x it. You know, this would be the scenario, a stupid play like this. These stupid plays, because it doesn't really go anywhere from 107 to 110, 111, maybe 112. But if you're leveraging it, and it goes up, well, but we got a sideways and up consolidation, and the volume is choppy at best. I have no doubt, though, that we're going to break up out of this. We're just not going to go crazy like everybody thinks. We're going to get up to here, likely get rejected by the time we get to around here. We might have a tiny blow off the top. I'm just going to tell you that's what's going to happen. It's going to be this big wind up for a few percent. So we take out this to measure it. Our ruler. Whoops. So it's only 1.47%. But if you were like 10xing, or fuck, for the people that 50 times the leverage, or 150 if you get the right place. I don't know what you can actually do it on XRP right now. Let's go the old standard 10x or 25x. You know, that's what people do. And that little move right there is, you know, 30%. But at the same time, if it were to break down out of this pennant and go to 1.5, they're liquidated. 105. Same move they're playing there, the same move they're playing down, we'll get them fucked. But if it goes up and they know what they're doing. But that's what it looks like to me. Call me crazy, but that's what it looks like to me. And then once it makes that move, then we can deal with the Piper. Or we might have to deal with it sooner. But at the very least, once it makes that move, then we're going to have to deal with this bitch to get us back down to the other spot. So then it's going to get you, and that's the funny thing. See how we're trading within the channel? And then you can say, okay, now what's going to happen? Now we go back to the overall pennant that we came off of, guys. And that's how we get this number. But that's how you do it in layers. That's why we're going to get that up and down like I was thinking. Not like this. I don't think we're going to get that. But that was just, we're going to get these up and down bounces. And maybe 108 is where it gets rejected. Or 110, and then it brings it back down to 108. Like this area of the triangle. Maybe this is where it does go to die, XRP. Because we fell out of the triangle, guys. And if we don't make a serious push, and you've seen in the 1 minute, that's not going to be a substantial push. Or in the 3 minute. So that's up to the minute, up to the date. No bullshit. No finessing. No tickling your balls. No begging you to join my Robinhood or my Webull to get 3 free stocks. Just deposit $100. That's all bullshit anyhow. You can do it yourself without a link. Download your money and still get the same free stocks. So all that download 100, they just get more money out of you. When they say download $100, if they get you to download $100, it's another secret that I like to expose on my YouTube channel. If you download $100 or you put in $100 and actively trade, they don't only get the 3 free stocks, they get a percentage, like $25 or whatever it is. Call it a referral. They're getting the 3 free stocks as well. That's the other thing, guys. So you could open a Webull yourself and get the 3 free stocks, or you can use these scumbags referral link, get them 3 free stocks for no reason, and then also if you deposit $100, get them $25, $50 for free as a referral. So don't be stupid. This is all free here, ladies and gentlemen. I do this every single day, 5 to 8 to 10 to 12. The God only knows how many updates a day, depending on how many we need. I also run 2 other stations because I get sick of trying to find information for Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. And also my Swing Traders Anonymous, where I can just do any fucking thing I want. And that's getting close to 700 subscribers. So if you haven't followed that, get in the link and follow my Swing Traders Anonymous. If you're not watching that channel, watch it. I do so many ISO coins on there. I do so many up-and-coming things, like things that are about to break out or things that are going to break. Oh, man, it's fan-fucking-tastic. So, long story short, bear pennant, we're fucked. We're falling outside of the triangle. And this little weak-ass push is going to be detrimental because look at the volume. Look at the volume. We can even push up over the resistance of 108.9. Bitcoin, even if it were to even get that burst, we're not getting a burst to 51. That was when we were speculating. Can we get that? That would have happened already. You would have already got a big spike. What I think is going to happen, like we were talking about with that pennant when we raised it up. Where did I put it? Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know if I know we did it on Bitcoin when we started this. But we were showing the back and forth. Whatever. It's fine. Maybe it's way down there in the 15. Well, long story short, we already know. We already know. We're coming up here somewhere to create this. What did we say? 48,000 was going to be our point. I could see it do this, guys. Yeah, I could see that. Trying to push that. I mean, it's going to be hard, though, because there's no fucking... The volume is all sell volume, but it's still these sideways and up consolidations, and they'll have a quick burst out the fucking top. It's what always happens. So it's very dangerous. And if you think I'm a moron, good. Hit that dislike button. It would make me honored. Make me an honored moron and hit the stupid dislike button. See? And right now, guys, you see the line I just drew across? We're down between... That's the... Oh, my fucking God. We are in some serious shit right now with XLM. We're hanging on the 31.6 line, but we fell outside of the triangle before we could get to the end, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good. And we haven't pulled up in a quick and swift motion, so we would need some kind of volume to pull back up in that triangle, or we're going down to 27 cents. It's that simple. And I mean in a quick and swift fashion, and then we'll continue on, because this looks like hell. And the fact that it fell through that triangle is not good. And I'm not redrawing it because I gave it a lot of leverage drawing it way out that far. And I drew it right where it met that 31.6 resistance support. Because it can be either. And right now it's acting as support. But if it goes any farther down, guys, that's the drop to 19 cents if we fall out of this bear pennant and make the actual move all at once. By the end of it, we'll be down there. Whether we trade straight down like that, or if we trade in a up and down and coming down type of fashion, I don't know. But I do know if we break out of this pennant to the downside, our technical target's 19 cents, and one way or another, my God, we're going to hit it. You can kick, scream, bitch, and moan the whole way down, but some way, even if we have a kick up like this and maybe retest it again, we're coming down to old Bessie down here. That would be 19 cents. DGB. Man, that's a sexy bitch. God, I love DGB. Remember when I said I was going to get in and I said this is the only way I would get in is if it bounced off the 5.7 to try to make a run to 6.3? What did I do? I didn't get in because what? It broke down. Just because it broke down, I'm not going to delete that until it's not relevant. Because right now we could still get a bounce and it could be a fake out down and then it could bounce up. So until it becomes not relevant, then I'll delete that. But right now, we need to know where it can go if we break out of the wedge. But one crisis averted. I didn't want to have to buy in there. So, we're down at the bottom of the triangle, and these are all in danger now of just breaking right the fuck through this, guys. And like what I keep saying with DGB, pay attention. You can trade between the wedge. But, I'm going to delete these because we already have the triangle, so we already know where we're at. So, if we break out of this, we're going to 5 cents, but it's one of those things like XLM, it would break out of it at first and start riding this as resistance. And then when it breaks through, is it going to break through? You know? Because that would be the technical target. Way down here out of this bear pennant. I mean, that's a huge fucking move. So if you're not paying attention, well, you're fucked. And if you don't believe me, well, you know what? We'll see at the end of the day. And I'm not a financial advisor, so should you take my advice? Hell no, I wouldn't even take my advice. But when I watch myself, I'm like, you know what? That guy's making a good point. And I might want to take some stock into what he's saying. Because believe me, sometimes I didn't listen to myself. And guess what happened? I would watch it again. I'm like, you know what? Motherfucker, I just said this. And what am I doing? I got the hopium. I just showed what the fuck was going to happen. And then I'm like, oh, look, we just went up 8%. I'm not going to sell it here. It's not 10. Even though I know we're about to go down 6%. And then what happens? I sell it when we're still up 4.5% or 5%. It's like, you dumb motherfucker. Now you just cost yourself 3.5%. There's your in and out fees, moron. So that's some... Hey, look, I'm getting all the spam bullshit. Secret message. Gotta love that. I swear, every time my email goes off, it's the same bullshit. The alluring woman. The message that couldn't be real. Imagine being a 13-year-old virgin boy again, getting on the computer, and all of a sudden you get your first innocent message, or 15 or whatever, and you're sitting there and it's like, I want to meet now, and fuck you, or blow you, or jerk you off like you've never felt, and you're like, holy shit, what the hell is this? I was just looking at this game. This is interesting. You click on it, and then all of a sudden the computer freezes. You're like, what the fuck? Swear I was just going to play Minesweeper. But, Dad, I was going to play Jazzball and this porn came on the fucking computer and this bitch, you know. But that's what I mean, like, fucking bitch puts this spyware in here and now I'm fucked. Dad, I did it again. Sorry, but sometimes we need to laugh. Oh, wow, this video has been almost 14 minutes, but it's been jam-packed with information, and I hope you've actually been paying attention. If not, well, I mean, I can only do what I can do. If you want to hit that dislike button, please do. Or if you enjoyed this video, if you stuck it through. No, not that, you sick bastards. If you stuck it through to the end. So, hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, or if you've been watching my content, quit being a cheap bastard and hit that subscribe button. That doesn't even cost anything, but you're being cheap by not giving me the subscribe that I deserve. I'm putting out content that you'll never see on YouTube, and I'm giving you a reason why to laugh. I'm going to keep you entertained, and I'm not going to give you the fun and the bullshit. I'm just going to tell you the way it is, the way it needs to be, and the way it's going to be. So, if you like that, stick around. If you don't, you might want to run along. So, synopsis of what this whole rambling session was about. Bitcoin, sideways and up consolidation. That's never good when you're in a rising channel. When you're and this isn't a shorter time frame, guys. This is right here. So you never want to be going up sideways and up when you're not getting much volume. I mean, that's not a great volume. And we already talked about how we're going to get that push up to probably... Why does it keep deleting that? Oh, 49.1 would be the most likely. With what we were showing. Could go up a little higher, but I think that's fair. I think it's fair to think that it might have a quick pop-up. I really do. But I wouldn't want to be in this because at any moment, Bitcoin can just say, you know what? Whale dump. XRP, I mean, we're looking for a small bounce. But at the end of the day, when we break out of this pennant, if we break down, our technical target 60 cents, come hell or high water, come fury or rain, or whatever you want to call it, come fury or fire, we're going to get down to 60 cents. It's just going to happen. Whether we have to go like this, or we go like this. If we go like that and we pull back all the way real quick, it wouldn't invalidate the pattern, but that could be a fake out. You go like this and you invalidate the pattern, and you just go up and you break out of the bear pennant and you get the 150. Or you go sideways and you go in an up and down fashion until you finally get to your destination and figure out where you're going to go from there. I could see something like this. And then it looks something like this because you're testing every support resistance line. So if you're looking and you're like, all right, let's see what happens. All right, so we break out, retest one time, come through, retest one time, come through, figure out what we're going to do from there. I could totally see something like that taking place. Do it one step at a time, have a nice bounce in between, and then just fall right through right when we get back to the top. It'd be perfect. We could create 2 M topping reversals along the way, and we could get down to 60 cents or farther. So, but this is gonna take a minute, but when it happens, that looks like October 1st, roughly, with that kind of a move, if it had to do that. But that's all the way down there, though. I'm telling you, we're going to feel some implications by Halloween, so that might have been too quick, but we're getting down there in a quick and swift motion. Come hell or high water, guys, we're getting down there. If we break down out of this pennant, if we go up, then we can ride some phenomenal gains up to $1.53, and I'll show you exactly where to get in at $1.23. But until then, let's do what we got to do. Be patient, because at the end, if we're just patient, we're going to be able to buy so much shit so cheap, we're not going to have to put in all the extra money. Stay blessed. Hashtag be better, do better.